Okay.
Yes. And then the next thing, we're gonna edit the... Hello, and welcome to my next video in my Large Biological Molecules series. Today, we're going to be talking about lipids. We just recently talked about carbohydrates back in my room, but now we are in the kitchen to talk about lipids. So over here, we have some oil and water. Fun fact, oil and water do not mix. You must have seen this in salad dressing, but now you're seeing it right here. It's official, it's a miracle, oil is walking on water. So, what is lipids? Excellent question. Lipids are composed of fatty acids. They have two, in fact, and that makes the tails. Here, we have the head, and here we have two fatty acid tails. Now, if one of the tails is kinked, if you will, that'll make it unsaturated, which means liquid at room temperature. Yes. And then the next thing, we're gonna edit the... Go. So, unsaturated lipids are liquid at room temperature, such as all oils we use, like shady canola oil, olive oil, but saturated oils are solid at room temperature, such as butter. So, what are lipids for? Lipids are in oils. Lipids are good for you, fats are good for you, but more importantly, lipids make up a phospholipid membrane. All of our cells have a phospholipid membrane, making sure things can go in and out of the cell. Phospholipids are made of these lipids with the hydrophobic head and the hydrophilic tails. These line your cell like this and like this. So the tails face one another, polar head on the outside, polar head on the inside, etc. The thing about these phospholipid membranes is that they are selectively permeable, which means certain things can go in, certain things can go out, and if you don't have a charge in your molecule, cool, you get the VIP and you can go right on in. Because that's, if you have a charge, it's not going to work. This guy doesn't like water. This one does. It's going to be hard to get through. Now, speaking of phospholipid membranes, you possibly might have heard of the sodium-potassium pump. Believe it or not, it pumps sodium and potassium in and out of the cell because the phospholipid membrane allows it to do so.
And then blah, 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 blah.
What? And last but not least, let's talk about steroids. That is characterized by a carbon skeleton with 4 fused rings. Steroids aren't always bad, kids. Just don't do them. But you have cholesterol. Cholesterol is a good steroid. Oh, shoot, I forgot to put away the butter. So that's a little thing about lipids, and I hope you learned some stuff.